to love you. You need some loving, and I'll take it there. To the young thing, to the young thing, and now.
All right, Kaniah, I will see you there.
Thank you so much.
Nice to work with you.
Wait, y'all can't hear me? Before I start, can y'all hear me? Huh?
You can come here right now.
Oh, okay. All right, so let me just set this up because I actually have to leave really soon. So let me just get into it real quick. Okay. So, okay, Lord. I don't even know how to really explain it for real. Shut your door for me, on Jane, please.
I'm not about to talk.
Oh. I'll crack up. You alive. So let me just try to get straight to it so I can leave out or whatever. So I'm so mad that I gotta do this because this is so weird, but I really feel like weird about it, before the situation with her and Jinx. That's number one. Number two is she actually wanted to be friends with Jinx. It's nothing wrong with that because Chinks was cool with it too. Chinks was ready to move past it too. Both of them were actually ready to move past it. The thing is with Lexi, it's like she is very like flip-floppy. It's like 1 minute she's like super, super, super your friend when it has something to do with the show. But then it's like if it's like nothing going on, it's kind of like it's like opportunist. Like she's very like opportunistic. That's just what it is.
Check 1 2 1 2. Mic check. Mic check. Okay, sorry about that, y'all. But y'all, Kaniah is saying that Lexi Gold is an opportunist. This is a side that we have not heard. Okay, like I like Lexi Gold on the show, but it would make sense. Of course, we're gonna play devil's advocate because I like Kaniah as well. But it makes sense for Lexi Gold to be an opportunist if what we're seeing on TV isn't really who she is.
I will say, like, in the house, like, I seen it a little bit, and that's why I was so upset in that scene when I was like, and I said that to her, but it wasn't just about her not jumping in it. And she knows that. I had this conversation with her. It was how she was allowing them to, like, disrespect me in front of her. Like, it was just too, like, straddling the fence. And for me, you don't have to necessarily, like, pick a side because I understand that you knew them, longer. I understand that. But at the same time, I felt like they wasn't showing you that you were their friend. And then they also was disrespecting me in front of you. And so it's like, if we're friends, you don't have to stop being friends with them. But what you need to do is they need to respect you enough to be like, okay, I'm not going to do this to be funny to this girl when I know this is her friend and this is my friend. Same thing that you want with Chinks. You wouldn't want me to allow Chinks to talk about you or say stuff about you. You wouldn't do that. I feel like y'all don't understand that she started writing for me because she was forced to. If them girls would have never stopped being her friend, she would have still been playing the fence. They stopped messing with her. They stopped messing with her. They started plotting on her.
Honestly, that makes sense, y'all. Because remember, the OGs had already started turning against Lexi because she was being more friendly to the new girls than she was with them. So at this point in time, she's losing allies. She's already not friends with Chinks. Some of the other girls are looking at her sideways because she's an OG, but she's not. You know what I mean? So it definitely makes sense that she had to kind of sort of cling on to somebody. Damn, man, like Legs. I thought you was one of the real ones.
Like, they literally started plotting on her. They made the decision for Lexi. It wasn't like let me just take up for Kaniah because I fuck with her and I like her. She was forced to because they was not fucking with her no more. Okay, thank you. So that's that. That's not, okay, whatever. Anyways, they girl, when I say I don't care, I don't care. Y'all can feel how y'all feel. I know the real. Matter of fact, Jane Doe, come here real quick. You don't need to be messy or nothing like that. Just give me like I don't want to put you in it in like a weird way because I don't want that. But like, how is Lexi? Just short and sweet. You don't gotta like do too much to like be in a drama. But like, how is she in real life when it's like not beneficial?
So when, for instance, I could say with the booking that we just did in DC, Lexi is cool when she's on camera, but in like real life, she don't really. It's not like, what's the word? Genuine. Like she's cool and genuine on camera, but when it's not on camera, it's like she's standoffish to herself, like she's on defense all the time. So if that's her saying that she's genuine, cool, but you're standoffish. She's not a bad person, but she's not a girl's girl as she makes it seem on camera. Mind you, all of us being strippers at one point in time, we're all on defense. But when you're trying to build a real genuine relationship with somebody, you can't keep that going if you want to be genuine with somebody. Lexi's cool when Lexi's cool. When she's not, she's not.
And I feel like the thing with Lexi is like Lexi is really like she about her business. She about her business. She about her music. She trying to do what she got to do, and that's okay. But stop trying to make it seem like you want to be really friends with somebody when you don't. I think with her, she looked at it like, okay, the people like you, da 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 da. Let's be cool. Let's collab. Let's do all of these things. But underneath all of that, it was like all this animosity. Like it'd be like she would ask me, prime example.
So it sounds like she's saying that her friendship with Lexi Gold was more strategy. It was more so Lexi Gold trying to team up with somebody for benefits, you know, rather than her being genuinely interested in being her friend, which, child, that's a little leechish.
Example, she would ask me things like, and it was like a thing where like build up. I'm one of the people like I'm very passive when it comes to my friends. So I should have been said something, yes. It's like 3 weeks going past, like 3 weekends where we're spending like a couple of days together, we're on tour and stuff like that. And it's just like stuff that's like adding up. So it'll be simple things like, okay, she would ask me to do a million things, 10 things, and I would do it. I don't have a problem with doing it, right? It's fine. But it's like when I asked her to like curl my hair before we go to the show because my hair wasn't right. No, like what the fuck? Huh? Like, huh? Or I'm on live and I'm talking to y'all and I'm like, she's ordering the Uber. I'm like, can you let me know how far the Uber is from the location because they're on our ass because we're late. What the fuck, girl? I'm not your assistant. Ooh, like shit like that. Like it started showing that she didn't really like me and she really didn't want to be my friend. She was just my friend for TV. It's like we didn't have like, I really was her friend. And to her, it was just like, bitch, what you here for? What you worth? What you can do for me? Straight like that. That's fine. I really don't care. Like when I say I have receipts, like receipts for days, but I'm really not trying to do that. I just don't like that she did that post. You could have said your stuff, you could have did your story and stuff like that, but all of us know the truth. All of us be on tour with you. Everybody knows how you are in real life. I just didn't know it. When I started spending more time with you and getting to know you more, I just didn't like the person that you were, bruh. And we started like.
So while she started to get to know her, she realized she didn't like Lex, which aligns with what Lex said when she said that the reason why Kaniah didn't want to be friends anymore is because they weren't in alignment or their morals are too different or whatever it was that she said. But child, it sounds like that's what it is. It sounds like Lex is more of an opportunist than a genuine friend, and Kaniah was there for the genuine friendship of it all. But like I said, we can't just only take Kaniah's side just because she's making sense right now. It's one of those things where like we gotta hear out Chinks too. Child. Speaking of which, I will be doing a reaction to Chinks' story time when it comes to Big Papa, the pimpster of it all. I'll probably be doing that tomorrow.
Like bumping heads. I can't ask you for nothing. I flew to Houston for your birthday when none of those girls did. And we didn't talk for like almost 2 weeks. I flew to Houston on my own dime, surprised you at your birthday, gave you $1,000. You didn't even say thank you. When I got to the fucking
Imagine giving your friend $1,000 for her birthday and they don't even say thank you. Oh, Lex, say it ain't so.
The strip club, bro, you was literally like treating me like a customer. Like, okay, you gonna get some more money? Okay, like what's next? Like you gonna get some more money? It wasn't given like, oh, you're my homegirl. Oh, let's hang out. Oh, let's do. No, it was given like, okay.
You know what? That's a little like I don't think she's exaggerating. I feel like I can hear Lex just like you know her voice a little raspy. All right, well you gonna get some more money? You gonna be throwing bills, or you gonna leave me without no money on the stage? Like I can hear it. It's just hard for me to grasp because like even the other season that Lex was on, like I'm baffled. Like I'm literally like in shambles right now because I genuinely thought Lex was one of the good ones. So to hear that she's not, or to hear that there's more than what meets the eye is a little crazy to me. I'm sorry. It really is because it's one of those things where it's just like you see how attentive she was to making sure that the girls got along and everything like that. It's like for you to play that role so well as Mama Bear to a point in time where even Joseline was fooled and drunkenly called you a good replacement for her for the cabaret. It's just like you had to have been doing something 100% right to have the cloak over everybody's eyes like that. You feel me? Child. Lex, girl. You had us fooled.
Okay, you came out here. Are you coming to the strip club? Are you going to spend some money? Of course, I'm gonna spend some money. Why wouldn't I come out here and spend money on you? You have never even said thank you, bro. I've done so much for you, literally. Anything that you have asked me to do for you, help you, anything I have done it. Every time it's time for me to get just the, because I don't really ask nobody for nothing. The things I will actually, can you curl my hair? Can you, this girl will get mad if I have to use the bathroom in our room. Like
Oh,
me using the bathroom in our room, she will nitpick the. When I say I'm so mad that I'm even on here explaining it because I feel like everybody really just trying to pick apart. I'm going to stand on who I am tenfold. So I really don't care. But it's just like it sucks. It's unfortunate. You know what I mean? But like this girl will pick like, and then it's like when I say something, I'm being mean. No, you're pushing me to the point where I have to defend myself because you're doing a lot. Like you're literally doing a lot. It's like it's a lot. It's a lot. Like I'm so mad that we even doing this. This is so cringy.
mm.
Why do I want her to curl my hair? Huh?
If you or a family member ended up in the hospital after a low
Paying attention to the comments, but child, it definitely gives that Lex is not the girl's girl that we thought she was. It's definitely given that we thought that she had the purest intentions when it came to her friendship with Kaniah, and she didn't. Damn, I can't cut this commercial. Child, I look like I can. Oh, there go the skip button. But she's not the girl that we thought she was, y'all. She's not the girl that we thought she was.
Like what? Let me see if I can get y'all some, because I'm not trying to make her look bad. That's the thing. Even when she said the whole thing, like, oh yeah, you was sitting on a reunion thing, you was telling Janisha,
Oh,
let's skip the topic, because I never wanted to bring it to the reunion stage. Me not being her friend has absolutely nothing to do with her and Chinks. Nothing. I stopped being Lexi friend way before her in the situation with Chinks. And let's also be clear, after we finished filming, Lexi came straight home and did an interview about Chinks and talked about Chinks. I called Lexi on the phone. I said, bruh, you made me do all this work. Because yes, y'all keep saying like Chinks was being mean to me. She like, bitch, you Lexi friend. Why you keep coming over here talking to me? Respectfully so. You got me doing all this work to like make this girl, or not make her, but like try to convince this girl to let it go and be your friend. And then as soon as you get off the camera, you're talking about her because you don't really want to be her friend. You want to do it for camera. Everything that you do is for camera. Everything you do is to like
mm,
make yourself look bigger, and that's fine because you're an artist and I understand it. My thing is like, it's either we're friends or we're not. And every time I'm around you, the longer we started spending time together, it didn't seem like you really wanted to be my friend for real.
mm.
The last time that we went out, the last time that we went to tour or whatever, it was just like really, really bad. Like it was like really, really bad. I'm talking about, y'all, I swear to God, all the girls on the thing can vouch for it. We get on the Sprinter. I'm sitting down because we always like sit like next to each other. We get to the Sprinter or whatever. It's like so much people in the Sprinter, like glam, everything. I sit next to her, like as my friend. I'm this close, but I am really, really close to her. I will say that I was very, very close to her. I sit next to her and like touched her leg a little bit, like with my leg. She was like that's how she is. Like how is a person like treating you like ugh. She said something about me getting out the shower. But mind you, I'm doing everything for DC. I'm getting out clothes. I'm getting us food. I'm getting us drivers. I'm getting us transport, everything, glam, hair, everybody that's my people. I'm handling it by myself. You won't help me.
Nah, I'm not gonna sit here and take you acting like I got germs, I got cooties, while I'm over here making sure that we stay booked and busy, making sure that hair glam, hair done, nails done, everything is dead is happening. Like, nah, Lex. That's rude. Like she homeless. Like she could give you a bum bum.
Me. You not texting the people back. You making me do everything. To this day, them girls that did your hair and did your makeup for free told me that you didn't even tag them. Why can't you tag them? That's their livelihood. They did it.
First of all, they did your hair for free. We're not even talking about like ran off on a plug twice. We're talking about their payment is promo from your page. Kaniah did you a big favor in plugging you up with those people, babe, and you couldn't even tag them. That's wild.
Did it for free and they did it off the strength of me. You are like a prima donna, and that's fine. I'm not taking that. That's it's nothing wrong with that. But if we're friends, bitch, we gotta be real friends. You can't treat me like I'm your help or I'm like your has-been. But then you want to show like this whole duo and do all this thing online. I don't operate like that. I don't operate like that. I do not operate like that. I'm a real bitch. That's why when I was on that show, I was exactly myself. How they're trying to say, yeah, Kaniah was crying behind the scenes. Yes, I have not fought in 10 years. I'm a retired dancer. I don't do this. I have real friends over 15 years. I don't be in situations like this. I went on this show to, like up my brand and all of that and do it. And then of course I know how to dance, but I thought I was at least gonna meet one genuine person. When I got in the room with Lexi, she seemed mature. She seemed like my type of bitch. So I was fucking with her. It was what it was. Who she was on the show though, and then who she was outside of the show was completely different people. It was like once the cameras cut, it was like and scene. That was it. And she started showing her true side. I swear to God on everything I love. Everything. Everybody in DC was like, why she didn't tag? Why she didn't do this? Why she didn't do that? You don't look up for nobody but yourself. You ask me every day to post those pictures from DC of me and you together. But you was treating me like shit the whole time. The whole time. You will literally ask me to do a million things in a day. And at the one moment I ask you to just tell me how far our address is. Can you please curl my hair? Because I don't know how to curl hair. Can you do things that friends do for each other? It's a problem, bro. Anything I ask this girl is a problem, but she will run me through a rampage to do everything.
I hate that. I hate a person that you make sure you go out of their way for them and they can't give you an iota of respect of having their back. Oh, Kaniah, you have more patience than me because I have a 3-strike rule, and I know some people that got a 0 tolerance rule. Like once you mess up one time, they're blocking you. So I can only imagine from a person like me who gives second chances, how you were able to give her chance after chance after chance after chance after chance, and she continuously played in your face, girl. You better than me.
I was not up under her. She was up under me. Let's be real. When they stopped fucking with her, she started trying to cling with me.
Your ADHD friend avoids.
Child, I have learned a lot so far, and it's one of those things where you cannot believe what you see, baby. You cannot believe what you see just because it was looking like everything was, bubble drop gum. Was it bubble gum drops and rainbows? Doesn't mean that's what it was, because in actuality, like throughout a good chunk of the season of Joseline's Cabaret, California, I was thinking that Lexi Gold could win the prize. I was thinking that Joseline had knocking down Drea's self-esteem to freaking hand over the crowd to Lex if Lex signs out of her record, but that would have been a flop regardless. But you get what I'm saying? Like, I was giving her all the praise, not knowing that like it's kind of a wolf in sheep clothing type situation where she was walking the walk and playing the part rather than it actually coming from her soul.
Just like when everybody started liking Chinks, she started wanting to be friends with Chinks. Look at the pattern. She only want to be friends with people who like, who people like. And I would have never done this. That's why they want to talk about it on the stage. Prime example. That's fine. You can go behind and get it. Prime example. The last show, which was the final straw. Keep in mind, like, it's more stuff. If y'all like ask questions, I'll probably be able to get into like more details of things that she do. Like, promise, she keeps saying we was talking every day, right? Okay. We was talking every day. She was clocking my followers. She was clocking my traction. Okay. She was like, oh my God, you about to hook me in followers. Oh my God, look at all these views you got. But not like in a, yes, bitch, clock it, friend, you doing your thing, in a jealous way. And I used to be like, what the fuck? Like, I'm paying it. If the girls from Baddies will be following me, if the rapper girls commented on my post, why they ain't commented on my post? This is shit that a bitch that your friend is saying to you. So after a while, it's like adding up. Like, what the fuck do you want me to do? Another thing, when it's obviously when the season first came out, the beginning was about Sky. Then I started getting to the fight. The middle was about.
I'm gonna pause right there real quick because there's nothing worse than a jealous friend. There's nothing worse than having somebody around you that is looking at everything that you got going on and is envious of it. Instead of them trying to level themselves up or them admiring it and them asking you questions so that they can level up themselves. Like, it could have been a mentor-mentee circumstance because Lexi Gold, I'm sure, has a lot that she can offer Kaniah, and I'm sure Kaniah has a lot that she can offer Lexi Gold, but Lexi Gold wasn't making it a mutual circumstance. She was just benefiting.
Me. When Lexi finally picked.
And this is all alleged, of course. This is Kaniah's point of view of everything.
The side, it was about Lexi. I talked to Lexi every day, until she started sticking up for me on TV and y'all started liking it. When y'all started liking it, y'all started like blowing up her engagement, all that. She didn't call me. At all until it was time to go on tour, till it was time for us to be together again, till it was time to do content again. When she started getting like her little clout and stuff, she didn't call me, bruh. She didn't call me. Talking about you was talking to me every day. You was talking to me when it was beneficial for you. That's it. Let's be real. Like, you don't want me to clock everything. Don't do that. I was never a fake friend of you, and you know that. You know that. Get on here and tell the real. You know that I was always a real bitch. I was always a solid bitch. You know that. And then another thing, the thing that was the icing on the cake for me, it didn't even have nothing to do with me. This is literally the icing on the cake. I would never try to. That's what I'm saying, huh? Why have her around your family with you recently if all this stuff was happening? This wasn't happening during the show. None of this happened during the show. She was like the perfect on the show. Other than like I can like feel little stuff, but she was like good on the show. All this stuff happened recently. That's what I don't understand. Also, she was never around my family. Ever. Never. When they said family, they were so.
So basically what she's saying is like I said, this video was recorded 4 days ago, which means she went on this rant maybe at least 4, 5, 6 days ago. So during the filming of Baddies California, Lex was great. She was easy to work with. She was a friend. It wasn't until stuff started airing and us as the fans started like taking Lexi's side, leaving her comments, liking her posts, saying positive things in our reviews in regards to her. That's when she started acting an ass.
Talking about when we would be on like FaceTime, she would have me on like FaceTime, like with her mother-in-law and stuff like that. But we've never like met each other as family or nothing like that. But fast forward, like the final straw, and Jane is right here. The final straw was last Philly. No, the middleman for Meet Her and Chinks. Literally, Literally, even when it came down to the reunion, Lexi did not want to fight. She knew that all of those girls was going to try to fight me, and she just wasn't on that. And that's when I knew that you wasn't really my friend, because it's like now it's getting time to get to the heat. Now you don't want to fight. You gonna just have me out there after we didn't like clicked up. We so best buddies and all of that. I'm gonna have your back. Why wouldn't you want to have my back? Like she need to tell everything. Tell her to tell everything. If you want to get on here and try to make it sound like you're a villain, everybody knows that you're not a villain here. The people, that's fine. Y'all can take it how y'all want. I'm going to be me, and that's going to be that. I don't care. And I'm standing on my decision. I do not want to be friends with her. I will never take it back. I don't care how it look. None of that. I'm cool with that. But the people that's around, they know what's up. Oh, that's what I was saying. The last thing that...
Philly.
Exactly. Lex wanted to be my friend because Erica and Des said, bitch, you're not my friend. Let's be real. Erica and Des was on, I'm not even cool with them, but they were on the stage like, yeah, she always do that. Yeah. Everybody on the stage was like, yes, yes, yes. Everybody, every side was like, yes, this is who she is. So stop, Lexi. We all know. So stop. It just took me a while to see, but the last thing that happened that really put the ice on the cake for me, it didn't have nothing to do with me. It was last trip, it was like last weekend. Lexi was just being so like off.
I'm gonna pause it right there because it's still sinking into me that it's like this was a facade this whole time. Oh my God, my whole life was a lie. I like Lex, like for real. Like she was one of the down girls on the show, and even knowing that Kaniah had, that situation where Lex had separated her from the Scissor Sisters, or whatever. And to know that she felt some type of way that they didn't want to be her friend anymore. And she kind of sort of had no choice but to cling by Kaniah until, they got to where they are right now, to the point of no return or whatever. It's still one of those things where it's like, for you to be somebody's friend because you ain't got no choice, like that makes me look at you crazy, because it's like one of those things where like, dang, you don't know how to stand alone. You have to leech off somebody. Like, that's wild to me.
It's like strange, y'all, like me. I don't know. I can't, like, just mean, like weird. And so all of that. And then this time I was finally being vocal about it. I was never being vocal the whole time. I will admit to that. I'm like, I do that and that's not good. Like I'll let it like build up and then explode, and that's not good. But she was just like doing so much like little mean shit. It was throwing me off, bro. Like it was throwing me off. And so I started saying stuff to her. I'm like, bro, like, why do you keep doing that? Like, why do you do stuff like that? Like, that's weird. Why are you, like, I was calling her out. So that's what she said on the live, like, oh, she was trying to call me out in front of them girls. All I said was, you're not helping me. You want me to do all of this stuff for you, but you not helping me. You're not helping me. No, I watched her live. I told her to add me. And now I'm explaining, and I'm responding to the things that she's saying. Y'all want the other side or you don't. So we was like really bumping heads, like real bad this last trip or whatever. And it was just like getting to a head. And I just knew like it was really like starting to be like over with. At the end of the trip, we made our little money on the set. Like when we go do these shows, they throw money. Mm-hmm. I couldn't count the money because I had to leave. Jane Doe was right here. Jane Doe counted the money for me. Lexi didn't have to leave, but she just expected for Jane Doe to count the money for her. Jane Doe counted the money. She came upstairs and she was basically like, oh, I don't know, the count might be off. They got 170, da-da-da. The cut that Jane Doe gave to us was 130. Lexi went the fuck off. Mind you, I was asleep, so I was waking up and I was hearing it. Lexi went the fuck off on Jane Doe. And I'm just like, how are you going off on her when you did not count the money? Why are you upset? Why are you so upset about some money that you didn't count? You didn't have a reason not to count it. I left because I had a train to catch. You didn't have a reason to count it, but now you're trying to chastise this girl that you know is not confrontational. Like she owe you something when you could have counted the money. And other than that, Jane came to the door. She had the door open like this, like, give me the money and go. Jane like, oh, I got to use the bathroom. Jane come in, sit on our toilet and use the bathroom. Lexi got mad as fuck because she's sitting on our toilet. It's a hotel toilet. It's been a million acids on this toilet, bruh. It's been a million acids on the toilet. Huh? Then Jane Doe, I think she like dropped something.
Yeah, I dropped my food and it was seafood.
Oh yeah, she dropped her food. It was seafood or whatever. She lost it. She was mad as shit. Like, now you got my whole bathroom smelling like da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da. Like, it's a lot. It's a lot.
I bet.
It's a lot. Like, when I say that's how, like, I swear to God, y'all, that's how she is. She's not a friend to nobody. It just took me a long time to figure it out because she was my friend up until y'all started fucking with her. When y'all started fucking with her, y'all started turning her, like, back up. She started getting, like, from them episodes showing that she had my back. That's when she stopped being my friend. Like, that's why it didn't make sense. That's when she started showing, like, her true colors. But that's, to me, it didn't make sense. Because, like, girl, we've been on the phone all this time. You asking me every day, like, oh, what we going to do? Da-da-da-da-da. We were friends, girl. We were friends. Of course, we talked about certain things. Oh, of course. And yes, my best friend wanted to fight Andrea. Yes, she did. I'm not going to come in here and lie. You can't expose me for nothing because you know me. You know I'm going to stand on it. We were friends, though. We were friends, and you came straight to this internet after the reunion, making it seem like I did something to you at reunion. I let them jump you. We were not friends. You unfollowed me a week ago. Why would I? You were saying subliminal stuff online. People were sending it to me. I seen it. Then you said something after the reunion, and now you mad because your cousin, who I was on the phone with, made a comment, and I comment back. Y'all not, all these girls like not about to keep playing with me. I never said that I was innocent. I'm not innocent. You try me, you're getting tried back. I know exactly who I am. I am a Sagittarius, DC, strong-ass woman. I know exactly who I am. I just don't be fighting. I just don't be with all of that. That's it. I don't have nothing to hide. And Lexi knows that. I have held Lexi accountable so many times about the weird shit that she has done. So many times. She knows that, bro. And then it's just like, when I started being around her more and more, I just couldn't fuck with it. Like, my energy, it just could not fuck with it. Like, I can just tell she was not my friend. Even what's called said the other day, when we was in DC, Lexi wasn't interacting, being nice or nothing until people came around with cameras. I'm real. I actually fuck with you. I don't have to make my friends look bad. I don't do that. I didn't come to the internet first. She did. So now I'm here defending myself. She would have never said nothing. We could have went about it like how we went about it on stage. Both of us was being very mature. When the crowd tried to make us fight, we both said no. So how did we get here? And you know what Isis said on stage? This is exactly what Isis said on stage. Why you don't want to be her friend at all? Why can't y'all just be TV friends? Because that's not how I am. I fucked with her because I thought she was cool. I thought she was real. I thought she was like my type of bitch. I wasn't just fucking with her because of TV. That's why I fucking flew all the way to Houston to celebrate her birthday with her. I would have never did that if it was just for TV. Like, I would have never done that. They like, why not just be TV friends? That's y'all problem. Why can't we just also be real friends too? So let's okay, y'all want to hear the Chink situation. The Chink situation. I was cool with Chinks. Me and Chinks comment, y'all can go back and date it. After y'all get over here, y'all can go back and date it. Me and Chinks comment on each other pictures. Me and Chinks likes each other pictures. Me and Chinks talk to each other on Instagram all the time. Lexi knows this. For a minute, Lexi and Chinks were not beefing. They wasn't friends, but they were cordial. And they were like sending messages back and forth between me. We were going to be a trio. Both parties was okay with that. So it's not like Chinks was her op. Chinks was cool. I was cool with Chinks. She was the one that would call me and tell me to call Chinks. She would tell me to call Chinks. Tell Chinks unblock me. Like, what's up? Is we doing this or not? But it wasn't no static between them. I will say that. It was no static. Both of them was wanting to move forward. But the problem with Lexi is Lexi be wanting to move forward for beneficial reasons. That's why right after she left that show, she went straight to bashing the girl as soon as she got in the damn live video. This is a lot. I wanted it bad too. Y'all didn't see me in the comments? I want that bad. I wish. Like, I was with it. Why not? I feel like they will be bomb as fuck together. Both stallions, both cute. Like, why not? Another thing too.
These perfumes have taken over the internet, and if you don't have them yet, you are complete.
So I'm gonna pause it right there, y'all. This is a lot, but there's only like a couple more minutes left on her rant. I'm still soaking it in, to be honest. I'm still soaking it in. But let's see what she has left to say.
Since me and Lexi has been friends up until this last month, since it aired, Lexi has never commented on my picture, and it's not even about that because I don't care about social media like that. But Lexi has never commented on my pictures. Lexi has never reposted my music. Lexi has never liked my pictures. Nothing. She has shown me no type of love where you're a real bitch that'll hype you up. Meanwhile, if y'all go down her pictures, I'm in all her comments, hyping her up. I don't have a problem with posting your music. You doing music, don't take nothing away from me. You good at music. We could be two lit bitches. Bitch, me and you, we plotted to take over the world. Like, not like that, but like to really just be like, oh, doing our music, get what we want. You know what I mean? Doing the platform, do our big one. We had real like long talks. But it's like she only wanted to be my friend for one reason. And I seen that and I picked up on it. And after a while, it just became too much. And I got the messages in here. I don't know if I screenshotted it, but once I left and she did all of that stuff to Jane, because Jane don't do nothing to nobody, and y'all know that. Jane is one of the people that be with us all the time. It be me, her, and Jane when we on tour. So when she did all of that to Jane, I'm just like, bro, you don't got no pics. Like you really don't got no pics. You don't fuck with nobody for real. It's too much. Outside of how you treated me all fucking tour. Like, prime example. I need a prime example. What's her name? Joseline gave us a hat, a fitted hat.
Knowing this is how she treats some of them people makes me wonder if Chinks actually believed her when she said that she wanted to make up with her.
To perform in. My perfume over there. I just need to put some glue on my thing. Y'all might get off of here. Joseline, gave us hats, little fitted hats, and I like fitted hats because I feel like you can put them under your wig and shit when your hair not looking good. And I lost my hair always performing, and Lexi had hers. When we was in the hotel, Lexi was like, "Why the fuck we got these hats? I hate hats. I don't wear hats." And da da da. And I'm like, "Oh yeah, I mean they're cute to me. I love snapbacks." She'll tell you that. I said that. Once I lost my hat after we finished performing, she still had hers. I was like, "Oh my god, I lost my hat. Can I please have yours?" What? I want my hat. Why would I give you my hat? Huh?
Yes, you did.
Huh? Like.
That's so fake. Like, girl, you don't even want this hat. Now you're acting like you want it just because you know you have something I want. Girl, get out my face. Kaniah, you better than me.
She know what it is. And that's that. I'm really not doing no more explaining. If you know a Virgo, you know how they move. She know what it is. She ain't a friend of nobody. She came to do her big one just like me. She came to get her name out there just like me, so she not wrong for that. But don't make it seem like you really want to be friends with people, but you really just using them and throwing them away when you want to. And that's not cool, bruh. You switched, like the way you started treating me after everything was completely different from how you was treating me this whole time, like on the show and stuff. So I really thought we were friends. I really did. We gotta go before they scream at us. No, I'm ready. Come on. I got everything. We can leave out. Clothes for later. I think I'm gonna just come back here and change because there's too much going on.
I mean, that's cool because I don't feel like bringing.
When I say y'all, like I don't have to literally like everybody can tell y'all, even people that y'all probably don't even want to hear from. Everybody that's on this tour right now will tell y'all how she is, how she treats them, how she treats people in general. And after a while, it's like, I'm all for standing on business. Like Lexi will tell you that. I always say the thing I like about this cast is that they want to fight you on the show. And then when it's When we not filming, they want to be your friend, and I don't respect that. If you don't like me in real life, stand on that. Lexi know that, and I will always say that.
You got a room key?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know mine.
I will always say that, but it's a difference from standing on business and just not speaking to a bitch because you don't fuck with them, and then just being a mean ass bitch, being a mean girl, being nasty spirited. Like, come on, bruh. And that's why I texted her and I said, I want to take a step back from the friendship because our values don't align.
That's what she said. That's what she said. She said our values do not align. And honestly, it's really, really, ooh, my laptop's glitching, y'all. My laptop is glitching. Hold on. Hello, hello, hello. Hello. God. Sorry about that, guys. I don't know what happened, but my screen started glitching as soon as the screen recording ended. But child, that video definitely taught me a lot. Like I said, you can't always believe what you see. You can't always take somebody's word for it when it comes to what we see. And we know that when it comes to TV, like these people are playing a part. They're not actors per se, but they're playing a part. Okay. And Lexi Gold's goal was to play the part so that she can gain her popularity. At the end of the day, everybody had their motives for the show. Kaniah spelled out her motives for wanting to be on the show, and her motive was to promote herself, her music, her brand, or whatever the case may be. Lexi Gold's reasons was to absorb as much that she possibly could in order to, gain whatever it was that she could, to be honest. So it's definitely giving that. And it honestly does make sense as to why she wanted to be friend Chinks, because when you get to know Chinks' personality, she's a bomb ass bitch. So for her to want to, be a part of that or whatever the case may be, I see it. And for her to have wanted to befriend the Scissor Sisters or whatever, what's her name, Desi and be Erica, makes sense as well. She wants everybody to be on her side. She can't stand people not being on her side. She can't stand not being like the center of attention when it comes to like most valuable, I guess you can say. So it kind of sort of makes it she's a user. She's a user. And that's just what it is. Now, we've already heard Lex's side. We've already heard Kaniah's side. I cannot wait to hear Chinks' side. Now, Chinks' side, I'm probably just going to be doing a review of it, but we do have the interview that is on my good friend Evner Entertainment's page. I will be checking it out tonight, and I will be letting y'all know how I feel about it. So please be on the lookout for that video. Please be on the lookout for my fashion for episode 3 video. We have a couple more confessional looks as well as some on-screen looks for some of the ladies. What else we have? Oh, Chinks' insider on the pimp that her and Lexi Gold were fighting over and how they met in the first place. And a couple more videos that I have coming y'all way. I appreciate y'all for tuning in. And once again, please do me a favor and like, comment, subscribe, turn those post notifications on, and tell a friend to tell a friend that PYT is in the building. And until next time, thank y'all for watching PYT TV respectfully.